Motors. You're watching WMBD News at 6, Central Illinois' first and only high-definition newscast. We are your local weather authority, and we start with your forecast first.
Good evening, I'm Chief Meteorologist Chris Shea. It's a beautiful day across Central Illinois. This is the current view out in Galesburg, where the temperature is now 73 degrees. A little cooler out east, temperatures into the 60s, but here in Peoria, a comfortable 75. As we go through tonight, temperatures cooling off into the upper 50s by early tomorrow morning. You may even see some patchy fog after midnight. Now, when will the chance of rain return to the area? I'll have the forecast coming up. Your news starts right now.
Even though the city has announced their replacement for this piece of land, people are still fighting to save this park. We'll tell you why coming up.
Plus, how Caterpillar is responding today to their decision to lay off hundreds of workers, the majority of which hold positions right here in Central Illinois.
And following the Ashley Madison hack, we're talking to counselors on why someone would use the site and steps couples can take if they want to repair damaged relationships.
We will bring you those three stories later on, but topping our news at 6, this local priest is at the center of a sexual abuse investigation involving a child. It's a story WMBD first brought to you at 5, and here's a closer look at his photo. Father Terry Cassidy, formerly a Peoria priest with extensive experience in the church. We're told these allegations date back decades, but as WMBD's Marvis Herring reports, they're being taken very seriously, and Cassidy will never work as a priest again.
Our investigation reveals that Father Terry Cassidy worked at more than a dozen Catholic churches, all within about 30 years. His most recent one here at St. Anne's Church will look much different this weekend. He won't be there. Peoria Catholic Diocese Bishop Daniel Jenke says the allegations were made against Father Terry Cassidy nearly 30 years ago. The Diocesan Review Commission unanimously voted to revoke Cassidy from ever working in a public capacity for the Catholic Church. He can't wear clerical garments and can't use the title Reverend or Father. Cassidy made his way all around the state, making stops at a few Central Illinois locations, including St. Mark and St. Jude in Peoria, as well as Chillicothe, Lexington, and Chenoa. The Peoria Diocese says under Bishop Jenke's direction, it remains committed to a safe environment for all kids. The bishop had no further comment. The Peoria Diocese isn't saying much besides that the allegations regard sexual misconduct of a child. We'll be closely following this and bringing you updates as they become available. I'm Marvis Herring.
The U.S. government now has 10,000 financial records from former Congressman Aaron Schock. A court filing shows his lawyers believe turning all of those over should be enough reason for the federal judge in the case to now dismiss the prosecutor's motion to hold Schock in contempt of court. Investigators have been looking into his spending and donor relationships while in office and had ordered his campaign and political documents to be turned over. They are set to discuss the documents and contempt motion in a hearing in Springfield on Friday. In Springfield tonight, the race for the 18th District Congressional seat left open by Schock continues. You're taking a live look now at the first debate between Democrat Rob Mellon and Republican Darren LaHood. The debate is just starting at the State Journal-Register building. Moderators include SJR political writer Bernard Schoenberg, WMAY News Director Jim Leach, and Peoria Journal-Star political writer Chris Kiergaard. We'll have more coverage from the debate tonight at 10.
I want to serve you.
Our CBS station in Roanoke, Virginia, mourning the deaths of a reporter and a cameraman. A disgruntled former employee gunned them down live on TV this morning. Allison Parker was interviewing the president of the local Chamber of Commerce on WDBJ's morning newscast when a gunman opened fire. Both Parker and our photographer Adam Ward were killed as their camera rolled. The shooter, identified as Bryce Williams, whose legal name is Vester Flanagan, later shot himself after a police chase. He died in the hospital. The head of the Chamber of Commerce was also shot and is in stable condition after surgery. Pekin fire crews investigating an afternoon fire in the 2200 block of Valentine. 4 people were inside the home when they tell police they heard a loud bang and saw flames come from the kitchen. Everyone got out okay, but one person was treated at the scene for minor injuries. Police say crews were able to get the fire out quickly. One of the largest industries in Central Illinois is cutting jobs. Caterpillar announced close to 500 layoffs yesterday, making some wonder about the strength of the Central Illinois economy. WMBD's Shane Gustafson joins us now live in the newsroom with more tonight. Shane.
Maria, Big Yellow is making most of their cuts in Morton and the Peoria facilities, including the main headquarters. But officials at the Greater Peoria Economic Council tell me they aren't too worried about the strength of the overall economy. They say Peoria's business landscape has become more diverse, with more jobs coming from other industries. They say the economy is down about 6,000 jobs this year compared to last, but they're confident that number will go down in the future, especially with new industries moving in.
Startup Peoria and the efforts to help people launch new ventures is extremely critical for our future. Working with the manufacturing community to help them diversify, we're starting to see success with that. That's really, really important.
The Economic Council says businesses typically go through a reduction cycle every 3 years. Caterpillar wouldn't comment when those cuts will be made. Maria.
Shane, thanks. Peoria officials say the city is in a no-win situation after announcing the land they want to acquire to replace Riverfront Park. WMBD's Hannah Hilliard joins us now live in studio after talking with those fighting the land swap. Hannah, what did you find out today?
Well, Maria, in order for the city to sell Riverfront Park to a developer and build the new apartment complex, the city must find equivalent riverfront property that can replace that park. Well, city officials have, and it happens to be adjacent to the park in question. However, the opposition still isn't satisfied.
You don't need to upset the volleyball community. You don't need to upset the boating community. You don't need to upset the environmental community.
That's how some members of the community feel when it comes to this River Trail Apartments project. And a citizens group that's formed in opposition to the project says it got worse when the city announced this land swap.
The city really hasn't done any preparation except to say, here's some land, but they haven't made any guarantees of what they're going to do with it.
The group feels the new piece of land right next to Riverfront Park would need a lot of work. And besides that, this land swap also kicks out a long-standing tenant.
There is a clause in our lease which allows them to have us vacate on a 30-day notice. And so we really had no ground to stand on.
The Peoria Boat Club has been at this location for more than 60 years, but its days here are limited.
We'll retain our charter, but at this point our boat club will probably dissolve it.
This is essentially like me buying a house that has a renter in it and not renewing the lease of the renter that's in it.
But Assistant City Manager Chris Setti says this happens all the time, and the city is working closely with the boat club to make this transition easier.
They gave us 4 months notice instead of 30-day notice, which they could have.
What I have expressed to them is to the extent I can possibly, make this what is a bad situation for them, the 33 members of the club, better, I will.
Now, Setti says the city wants to get the public's input before they come up with any plan for the new park, and the opposing group still wants some more time and hopes the September 3rd Planning and Zoning Commission meeting will be pushed back. Maria?
Hannah, thank you. New apartments are coming to Morton designed for a certain age group. Morton Estates is a 55 and older housing development. Contractors started transforming an old retirement home into 61 apartments. Each of them either 1 or 2 bedrooms. Developers say the apartments are aimed at people who want to downsize but don't want to leave Morton. The project costs about $10 million, but it's paid for by private investors. The Ashley Madison scandal hitting close to home. Some data suggesting thousands of people in central Illinois have used a site that helps people cheat. Details still ahead. But first, Chris, how about weather?
Maria, another decent day across central Illinois. Temperature still running a bit below average. We topped out at 77 today. The average high, 83. But we're warming up closer to average for tomorrow. We'll have a full forecast coming up.
You're watching WMBD News at 6 in high definition with Paul Cicchini, Maria Chandler, Chief Meteorologist Chris Yates with your local Weather Authority forecast, and Kurt Fegler with sports. This is WMBD News at 6, Central Illinois proud.
Right now at Sherman's today through Labor Day, we'll pay your sales tax on all appliances, all of our clearance items, all of our furniture, and all Sealy mattresses. And that's probably about it. Did I mention it's through Labor Day? I don't know if maybe we could make these 15 seconds next time, guys. Come on in today through Labor Day, and Sherman's will pay your sales tax.
Is your bath worn out, cracked, or just outdated? Then remodel it to perfection in as little as 1 day with Bath Fitter. First, we'll take a series of precise measurements. Then, just choose a color and your favorite seamless wall design. Our remodels fit right over your existing tub and are installed by our Bath Fitter certified installers. Bath Fitter installs more than the right fit. It's the perfect fit, guaranteed for life. Call for your free in-home consultation and get the bathroom you've always wanted. Call now.
It's a Mike Miller Minute.
We're throwing out our best deals all month long.
Announcing the Mike Miller Mitsubishi Summer Freeze event. Drive interest-free Mitsubishi. Get 0% interest for 72 months on every 2015 Outlander, Outlander Sport, and Lancer. Plus $500 bonus cash.
So hurry on into our avalanche of savings all month long.
Come see us at Mike Miller Mitsubishi on Pioneer Parkway in Peoria or visit us online at MikeMillerMitsubishi.com.
It's a Mike Miller Minute.
This portion of WMBD News is brought to you by Morton Community Bank.
Throughout Central Illinois, there's someone lending a helping hand to families and businesses, someone providing the means to make hopes and dreams become reality. We're your hometown community banks, and we're a part of your hometown. Together, we're making our community stronger, one relationship at a time. Hometown Community Banks. Look for the clock tower, and you'll know. We have time for you. Remember, Tessie?
The Storm Tracker Skycam Network, brought to you by Parker Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac. Now, your local weather authority, WMBD's chief meteorologist, Chris Yates.
Thanks for sticking with us. It took a while, but the sun now finally shining out in Bloomington normal. This is the current view from our Geyer Roofing Skycam out in Bloomington. Temperature-wise, 69 degrees. The temperatures took a while to warm up. You briefly touched the 70s, but now beginning to fall back as things begin to cool off a little bit. Northeast wind now blowing at 9 miles per hour. It's been a nice day out west. Temperatures have warmed into the low to mid 70s, but out east where we've dealt with a little bit of cloud cover along and east of 39 is where temperatures have been held for the most part into the 60s. But that cloud cover now quickly eroding. Skies mostly sunny across central Illinois. We'll see a few more clouds filtering in throughout the night, as well as some patchy fog perhaps developing as temperatures drop down into the 50s. But one system pushing on out. We're tracking yet another system that'll be heading our way towards the end of the week. It doesn't look like much. A lot of moisture, a lot of subtropical moisture moving across the central Rockies, but there's a little bit of a wiggle here. You can see it now beginning to take shape there in western Utah. That disturbance will continue to lift north and then back towards the east as it tops this nice big ridge of high pressure. And as that low moves across the Midwest, that's when we'll begin to see the clouds increasing locally, along with our chance for some showers and isolated thunderstorms to begin to increase Friday night into Saturday. But tomorrow, another nice day, high pressure in charge. It's going to keep most of the cloud cover at bay. We will see at least some mid and high level clouds increasing throughout the day. And then by Friday, the system becomes a little more organized. The bulk of the rain is going to stay well to our north and out west. But by Friday evening, we'll see some spotty showers beginning to pop up here across central Illinois, with the best chance of rain coming in with the passage of the cold front on Saturday morning. So here's a look at the feature tracks to go through tonight. Skies gradually clearing, but then watch out for some patchy fog along the Illinois River Valley. I don't think it'll be all that dense. It'll be mainly in low-lying areas. Temperatures down into the 50s tonight, 52 in Kewanee, 53 degrees in Galesburg, and 57 right here in Peoria. So take you through tomorrow, some morning fog burning off, mostly sunny in the morning, clouds increasing in the afternoon. High temperatures back to the upper 70s to near 80, one of the warmer days that we've seen so far this week. A high of 80 here in Peoria, but we'll take you up north where temperatures are expected to be into the mid to upper 70s to even some areas flirting with those lower 80s. So overall, a pretty decent day tomorrow. And then as you'll see in our MTCO extended forecast, we'll see things at least change a little bit. Friday, a slight chance of some passing showers, mainly late in the day. That chance of showers, though, increases on Saturday. But Maria, back to 90 by early next week. Back to you.
Chris, thanks. You are taking a live look now at the 18th District debate in Springfield with Democrat Rob Mellon, Republican Darren LaHood. We're going to listen in now to what they're discussing.
And promote the sanctity of life and not just birth. You cannot be pro-life and support the death penalty, for example. That's why I say I'm the only true pro-life candidate in the race.
We'll go on to the next question, and I know you can each use some of your other time to respond to things if you wish. This goes to Mr. Mellon first. You have called income inequality the greatest problem facing the country and have said that individual tax brackets for the highest earners could be raised from less than 40% now to near 50%. Is this still your view, and why? And wouldn't more taxes?
Now, you have been listening to the 18th District Candidates Debate from Springfield. We will bring you more from the debate, reaction from both candidates. That's tonight at 10. We'll be right back.
When you buy a truck, you want a team that understands how you work, what you need, and makes it easy to get. That's every Ram we sell during the summer clearance event at Uftring and Pekin. Easy to get to, just off of 474. Easy to shop, easy to save. UftringPekin.com.
What's the best way to lose weight? Seattle Sutton's Healthy Eating. A family business since 1985, Seattle Sutton's guarantees weight loss, offering freshly prepared, delicious meals that are low fat, low cholesterol, and sodium restricted. Whether you're diabetic, have hypertension, or seek convenience, Seattle Sutton's is here to help. With no contracts or sign-up fees, eating healthy has never been easier. It's your life, your health. Take control. Call 800-442-DIET or visit seattlesutton.com.
It's time for the bottom line at Uftring Nissan. This week, get 0% for 72 months on the exciting new Altima. Over 60 available, or own one for just $17,990.
And our 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty.
At Uftring Nissan in Peoria.
The internet is a beautiful thing. Not because it houses all of human knowledge in one place, but because it brings people together. For streaming the big game, for a little friendly competition, and for sharing small moments. Illinois residents, you can enjoy your current high-speed internet with even higher speeds, letting you connect, stream, and view like never before. Upgrade your current service and get faster speeds for all your internet needs. Call 1-888-FRONTIER today.
At Trouble Free, we focus on making sure that our technicians are fully trained on every system for every situation and keep you and your family trouble-free. For more information, go to troublefreeinc.com.
At Uftring in Washington, we're out to be your #1 Chevy dealer, and we're doing it one gold bow tie at a time. That means a better selection of new Chevys, people you can count on, and a commitment to be anyone's best Chevy deal. That's why we're the heart of Chevy country. So find new roads at UftringChevy.com today.
No one does high school football better than Kurt Fedler and WMBD. Get all the action you need Friday nights all season long, right here on WMBD News at 6. Game Day Live, brought to you by Great Plains Orthopedics. You're watching WMBD News at 6.
Thousands of names in central Illinois were released in the Ashley Madison hack. That's according to a map posted online. But what about the couples affected? WMBD's Rachel Kay talked to counselors today about the road forward. Rachel.
Thanks, Maria. Ashley Madison is a popular dating website for people interested in having an affair. Now that the word is out, therapists say it's important to understand why your partner might be using the site to begin with.
Were you surprised how many people have been using the site across the country?
Not really. I know that internet pornography, it's an epidemic, and this is just kind of another step in terms of that progression.
Greg Skabinski is a certified sex addictions therapist with Agape Counseling. He says for a lot of people, it's about the excitement of something new.
The statement that it makes, you know, life is short, have an affair, it's very provocative, and it piques a lot of curiosity.
That curiosity and fulfillment can fill a void.
If there's not good communication in the marriage, there's not going to be a good relationship in the bedroom. So they're looking for that elsewhere.
Maybe the images just don't cut it anymore, so like they want to take a risk. So then it's about contacting one of the persons that's on the website.
And eventually it could lead to meeting in person. Jane Velez is a licensed clinical psychologist. She says having a spouse that's willing to cheat points to a bigger issue in the marriage.
What is missing in your marriage that you have to turn to something like that?
So moving forward, Velez and Skabinski both say it's important to be honest.
There is hope, but the thing that most important is for that individual who got caught in doing this, that there is help that's available.
They've lost the best friend part and the sexual partner in the relationship, and they need to get into counseling and find out why the relationship is not working for them.
Skabinski says he's already had a client contact him since the names were released to look more closely at the number of people impacted here in central Illinois. You can find a link to the map on our website, ciproud.com.
Rachel, thanks. A pair of Morton brothers tearing it up on the golf course this season. Kurt has that story next in sports.
Boot Camp, brought to you by the Uftring Auto Group and UftingAutoGroup.com.
This summer, we've helped a lot of people get into the Honda they've been searching for.
Nice wheels. Right back at you.
Aw, you guys. There's not much time left. The Honda Summer Clearance event ends soon. There's never been a better time to get into the new Honda you've had your eye on. Everyone happy?
Yay! It's your last chance to find a great deal at the Honda Summer Clearance event.
McDonald's is loving Central Illinois, and to show that love, we surprised the Washington Fire Department with some free McCafe coffee. Wake up to some lovin' with a sausage McMuffin with egg and any one of these for just $3.50 at McDonald's.
At Grossinger Motors, we brought in a new team that's focused on serving our neighbors. With over 250 of the vehicles you want most. No games or gimmicks.
Right now, you can drive a 2015 CLA 250 for just $329 per month. Or lease the all-new GLA 250, also just $329 per month.
So stop by and visit our new staff in sales and service today. We'll be happy to show you how convenient and affordable owning a new Mercedes-Benz can be. At Grossinger Motors in Bloomington Normal.
It's the huge annual warehouse sale at the KBL's Distribution Center this weekend. It's the lowest price on all remaining Weber grills, patio furniture, umbrellas, fire pits, and so much more. We will have up to 70% off all light fixtures. Located at our discount center just 5 minutes west of Grand Prairie Mall.
A new paint job can really make your space come to life. With over 40 years experience, GT Custom Paint is locally owned and takes pride in getting the project done right and on time. Call or go online today for your estimate and consultation with GT Custom Paint.
McDonald's is loving Central Illinois, and to show that love, we surprised the Washington Fire Department with some free McCafe coffee. Wake up to some lovin' with a sausage McMuffin with egg and any one of these for just $3.50 at McDonald's.
This portion of WMBD News is brought to you by Goldfine and Bowles.
The insurance companies know which law firms actually take cases to trial. So should you.
At Goldfine & Bowles, we have over 140 years of trial experience. We know our way around the courtroom. Our trusted law firm has built a reputation for delivering positive results for clients from all walks of life.
If you've been hurt on the job or in an accident, don't just settle. Hire the most experienced personal injury law firm in Central Illinois. Call us today.
Goldfine & Bowles. It's our experience that helps you win.
Now, your local sports with WMBD's Kurt Pegler.
A long preseason is almost over for the ISU Redbirds. One more week of practice before the Birds pack their bags and head to Iowa City for the season opener. The national runners-up opened the season with 4 players voted as preseason All-Americans, 2 on offense, 2 on defense. But the players say that won't mean a whole lot when the games start next week.
I couldn't do that without any of my teammates, so it's not that important to me. As long as my team's getting wins and we're improving every day, then I'm just fine with that.
Redbirds season opener is next Saturday at Iowa. 2 days away from the kickoff to the 2015 prep football season, and our nightly boot camp stop is at perennial small school power Stark County. The Rebels have won 50 games over the past 5 seasons, but have a small senior class, just 8 seniors this year. Nonetheless, Stark County trying to make the playoffs for a 20th straight season.
That's the goal coming into Stark County High School every year. You want to make the playoffs every single year. We want to get up there and be the contenders for the #1 streak in Illinois.
It's a huge tradition we're trying to continue. It's a big motivator for us to get out there and make sure we make the playoffs.
It's something that we take a lot of pride in, and we hope to get that 20th consecutive and keep that streak going for as long as we can.
Stark County will open the season at Knoxville on Friday, and tomorrow night's boot camp stop is at Elmwood Brimfield. Defending state golf champion Morton is off to a sizzling start this year thanks to cool customers that know each other's golf game pretty well. To say Morton's cool brothers are on a roll would be an understatement.
We've both shot under par in tournaments, but this low, it hasn't happened before, which is pretty cool to happen.
The cool boys are red hot. Saturday, Pete shot a course record-tying 63 and winning the Coyote Creek Invitational. And 3 days later, Tommy shoots a 64, 1 off the course record, to win the Pioneer Invitational at Wybring Golf Club.
We're both playing really good right now, and it's awesome.
we got to keep it up. It's still early, but I mean, I don't see why we can't keeping it up.
Pete and Tommy have been playing golf together for as long as they can remember, but this is the first year that the brothers are being paired together as playing partners. They say it's great because it's like playing with an assistant coach.
If I had a bad shot, he could tell me what I'm doing wrong, and we could just feed off each other, which is a really cool thing when we're playing together.
We know each other's swings so good. I mean, whenever something's going wrong, we can fix it that easy and just tell them what's going on. So that's definitely a big plus. Whenever we're playing pretty good, we'll just try and keep it like off topic and kind of just, I don't know, just have fun out there, which is definitely the key and definitely probably a good reason why we're playing so good is we're just having fun.
The cool brothers are smiling and having a ball playing together. They could be laughing all the way back to the state championship. And they are fun to watch. The news is back in a couple of minutes.
Here's what you can see tonight on WMBD, Central Illinois Proud.
Hi, I'm Stephen Colbert, and starting September 8th, I'll be hosting The Late Show on CBS. And my promise to you is that I'm not going to be some talking head. I'm going to be a talking head with puppies. You fed these, right?
The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, starting September 8th.
This one thinks my head is made of jerky.
Just because it's black.
Please do something. He's not breathing.
You can do this.
That's why we're here. Never forget that.
People who love Tempur-Pedic and love sleeping happy love Mattress Firm.
My Tempur-Pedic made me fall in love with mornings again.
Save up to $500 on select Tempur-Pedic mattresses with adjustable bases. So let Mattress Firm help you fall asleep and fall in love.
You know, every couple years how you get all excited about upgrading your telephone? Well, GM has got a program just like that. It's called the GM 2-Year Sign and Drive Program. Anthony?
Yeah, it's $147 a month for a cruise or $169 a month sign and drive for a Malibu. So you basically upgrade your phone every 2 years. Now come upgrade your car every 2 years.
So no money down when you come in, no cash payments ahead of time. You sign it and you drive home on the lease.
You gotta go green.
From practice to homework to home improvement to bills, your days are busy. That's why Busey offers innovative financial solutions like our mobile app. Deposit checks, transfer funds, and keep your financial life in order, no matter where you are. Whether you're saving for college, keeping the family in the family business, or planning your dream retirement, Busey's your trusted partner to make your personal, business, and wealth management dreams a reality. Busey, your dream, our promise.
Well, after 8 years, your mattress practically doubles in weight from dead skin, sweat, and dust mites.
Dust mites?
Millions of them.
Seriously? Millions? Check your mattress tag. If your mattress is over 8 years old, it's time to replace at Mattress Firm today.
You're watching WMBD News at 6.
All right, another chillier day out there.
Yeah, we
today.
just can't shake this fall-like weather just yet. We're gonna mix it up here in the next couple of days. Tonight will be a beautiful one. Temperature's not nearly as cool either. 57 degrees for a low tonight, patchy fog, but overall comfortable. Tomorrow will warm up to 80. It's been a while, but 80 will be nice. Increasing clouds as we start seeing at least another system working from the west. Here's a look at our 8-day outlook, though. A chance for some late-day showers Friday. We'll see that threat of rain continue through Saturday. But by next week, summer's back. Highs into the lower 90s.
Yeah, going to be a different picture by this time next week. All right. Thanks so much, Chris. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget, we're available on air, online, and on the go. And you can head over to our website, cipround.com, to get the latest news on our app for your smartphone or tablet. Have a great night.